true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The referee's awarded a free kick. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Castagna gets across to intercept that. Mechelen. Meunier. Trossard. And Goy. Onana. De Bruyne. Onana. Meunier. Trossard. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's an early warning shot across the bow. Rafinha goes short. Santos. Oh, it's played into the area. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Mechelen. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Trossard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Meunier. Trossard. De Ketelaere. And here's Doku. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Back into the middle. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Casemiro. De Bruyne. Meunier. boy. Onana. Mechela. Doku. Mechela. McKelly. Forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. That's an imaginative pass. Very nicely done. Danilo. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! Vinicius Junior. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And here's Vinicius Junior. No way through, so back it comes. Played in by Sant. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Meunier. De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Ketelaere. He's beaten the line. And De Bruyne! Superb goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gabriel, gently done. Santos. Oh, that's nice. Trossard, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Trossard. De Bruyne. Moved on forwards. Tielemans. Meunier. That has been cut short. Bruno Guimaraes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Castagna. Doku. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Onana. Brazil are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Meunier. And he cuts out the supply. And they've got a throw. De Ketelaere. Trossard. Here comes the cross. Acrobatic effort. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Belgium have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Brazil already required to chase the game. And here's Vinicius Junior. Meunier. Trossard. And it's Meunier. De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Santos. Lucas Paqueta shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tielemans, aim forwards. Danilo cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. And it's Neymar, who played through for the wide man. And that's been repelled. Played in by Santos. Castagna. Mechelen. Doku. De Bruyne. Mechelen. Played towards the other side. Trossard looks to get on the end of this. Gabriel, gently done. Casemiro. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Rafinha! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mechelen. Trossard. Meunier. Trossard. De Bruyne. Meunier goes forward. Santos gets it away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Onana, and here's Trossard. Takes the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Marquinhos tries to clear. Danilo. And it's Neymar. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Meunier does really well to win the ball there. Tielemans have it back and can go again. De Bruyne. Onana. Out to the right. Meunier. And here's Trossard. He's got options in the box if he gets it, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Rafinha laid out towards the right wing. Danilo. No way through there. Doku did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. And it's Meunier. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Bruno Guimaraes forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's onside. Santos. Played in by Santos. A mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Belgium, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Tielemans. That's really well manoeuvred. Castagna. That's a good run down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo, this is promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mechelen. Moved on forwards. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tielemans. De Ketelaere played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Castagna. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's played into the middle. Trossard. Doku. Now it's Tielemans. Tielemans! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Tielemans, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel looks to the other side. And he's managed to get free. Danilo with the cross. Onana getting this one clear. Castagna. Castagna goes on a run down the left wing. Moved on forwards. Dinks one through. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. And that has gone horribly wrong. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Referee's given a throw. Santos. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Danilo. Danilo hangs one in. Meunier. And Boy. Gabriel. Marquinhos, gently done. Played out to the right. Danilo. Rafinha. Trossard. Out to the right. Meunier. Trossard. And he goes cross-field. Tielemans. Almost half an hour in now. De Ketelaere. Tielemans. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. De Ketelaere is flagged offside. And it's Danilo. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Ketelaere played out towards the right wing. That's going to go a long way. Calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. And here's Trossard. Thinks about the shot. Castagna has it out wide and in space. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Casemiro. Oh, good spread. Oh, Red. Nice interception. Tielemans. And it's Meunier. Lovely feet. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Rafinha chasing after it. Danilo. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Castagna defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. Trossard. Meunier. And here's Trossard. Tielemans takes a shot. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
De Bruyne. To Ketelada. And he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Castagna. That's tidy. De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. And to Ketelada! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Belgium are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Gabriel. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Neymar. Can he finish? De Bruyne. And boy, shifted upfield. Trossard making good progress on the right-hand side. Trossard. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Trossard. Oh, such a clever touch. Onana. Tielemans. Gabriel clears it away. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Tries to get it clear. Doku. Mechele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. That looks a good cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Meunier, gently done. Trossard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. De Bruyne. Onana. And it's played forward. Meunier. Played into space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. He's in here to Ketelada! That's has been knocked clear. Castagna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Applies the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That's a cute ball. Doku. He's got away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Marquinhos can get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. And Goy. Mechelen. De Bruyne. And Goy. Moved on forwards. Onana. De Bruyne. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Meunier makes the interception. Mechelen. Doku. That looks a cracking ball. Doku pings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And Goy. That's really well manoeuvred. Lucas Paqueta. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Marquinhos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Doku. Tielemans. And here's Doku. That is lovely.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
De Bruyne. Castagna. Now there's the header! Euphoria, utopia, And they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has 2. Three. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. Castagna. Danilo cuts it out. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. Gets his head on it! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tielemans. De Bruyne. Castagna looks to the other side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. And it's Danilo. Tielemans. No, again there's no way through. Castagna. Mechela. Castagna. Doku. Tielemans. De Ketelaere. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. De Bruyne. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Doku. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Onana. Neymar. Over to the left. And here's the chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes played through into space. That's good play. De Ketelaere. De Bruyne. And here's Doku. Showing good feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Onana. De Bruyne. Ngoy. Meunier. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Cleared away. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. Mechelen. Tielemans. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. Doku. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Trossard. And it's Meunier. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Doku. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Chance! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Trossard. Great work on the overlap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Oh, that's neat. That's a good ball. And that was very necessary. Danilo. He whips. Tries a shot! He scores!
Brazil, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Brazil give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mechelen, Tielemans, De Bruyne, and it's played forward. Danilo makes the interception. Rafinha, Lucas Paqueta, Marquinhos, Danilo. Now it's Neymar. It's Vinicius! Albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Danilo. Casemiro. Rafinha being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Played back in, into the channel. What about this cross? Ngoy can get it clear. Doku plays it through. Trossard. Santos wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Marquinhos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Castagna.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Tielemans. Trossard. Meunier. And here's Trossard. De Bruyne. Onana. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Meunier really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Danilo. Marquinhos gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely bit of skill. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta forwards and with intent. That's not going to find its target. De Bruyne. Meunier. Trossard. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Tielemans shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. And it's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the ball's come loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Meunier chooses to go cross-field. He's making a real surge on the left. A chance to play it in. De Bruyne. Oh, it's come loose. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Santos. Santos. Gabriel. Santos. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Moved on forwards. De Bruyne. And Goy. Doku. Mechela played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Meunier. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Meunier. And it's Meunier. Trossard. De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking for a runner. And he thumps it clear. Danilo. And it's played forward. Rafinha, now he's off and running. De Ketelada. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. And it's Danilo. To Neymar! Cleared without complication. And he cuts out the supply. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Rafinha. Danilo. Showing good feet. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. That's a delicate pass. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Rafinha closing in on goal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he goes cross-field. Doku. And that's a throw. Danilo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Neymar! De Bruyne. Doku. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. De Ketelada. And here's Doku. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos aim forwards. And it's Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. Meunier. That pass has been well intercepted. He's through here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Lucas Paqueta, gently done. Back into the middle. Neymar. And the ball is out of play. Castagna has created one goal already. Mechelen moved on forwards. Ambitious ball here. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out to the left it goes. Castagna. Doku. Tielemans. And Goy. Lucas Paqueta. Onana. Castagna. Doku. Doku tries a cross. And that has been clubbed away. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Gabriel. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. Now it's Rafinha. Swept in. And he's heaved it away. Marquinhos. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Castagna. Doku. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Bruyne with the short one. That is lovely. De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. Castagna. Tielemans. Onana. Doku spread out to the left. Castagna crosses. Deftly away. De Ketelaere.
De Ketelaere really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played towards the other side. Rafinha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Santos could try cutting inside here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played back in. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shoots! Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. That's very neat. It's a throw-in. Time to deliver. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And boy, gets good distance on it. And back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Meunier. Ngoy. Mechelen. Meunier. Ball is over the line. De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. Tielemans. De Bruyne. And he welcomes it in. Doku. Nice physical challenge. Rafinha. Tielemans. And here's Doku. 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 There are a few waiting for it. Great chance! Santos. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Casemiro. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Forwards and with intent. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Brazil have reclaimed it. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius, decent chance! Castagna. Tielemans. Mechelen. Tielemans. Gabriel did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vinicius Junior. And it's lofted through here.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
De Bruyne, probing pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. And it's Neymar. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Trossard. Meunier. Boy. De Bruyne. Doku. And that could set him on his way. Danilo. And it's Danilo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. Doku. Rafinha. Danilo looking to hit the byline here. He's cut it out. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Rafinha! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
De Bruyne. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gabriel. Casemiro. Meunier. De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. Over to the left. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Can he get onto this? He's in space and looking for options. That has been knocked clear. De Bruyne. Doku. Castagna. Tielemans. Doku on a charge down the left. Doku. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Oh, another save. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Meunier. De Bruyne. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. And that's it. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.